Now?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I am some noob, but okay.
No worries.
So we'll present the news that happened in the most important events that happened in September. I think most of you know or have read or have become aware of the phosphine clouds over Venus. It's very, very, very heated debate. Principally because it's a very complex molecule that some people say that it should not be present on the atmosphere. It phosphine annihilates any life reliant on oxygen. It was used as a weapon in World War One, and it's currently used as a fumigant. So it's very toxic. However, is produced as well by anaerobic bacteria in very harsh environments, such as these geysers, or in any oxygen deprived environment. And yeah, it has proved it has been stirred a heated debate whether or not this proves the existence of life on Venus. Many people believe that, of course, more observations are required, but nonetheless, it's a very exciting discovery because it can show that even if it's not a byproduct by this bacteria, it can also show that there is an unknown chemistry going on Venus. The second thing, this is more related to the University of Cologne, is that the CCAT-P telescope is to be renamed after contributor alum Fred Young. This mainly due to the huge amount of money that he donated to the project, and I think that without him the project will have died. Some people remember that the first iteration of CCAT was cancelled, and it was after he stepped up to the game and donated the money that the project could continue and was reborn as CCAT Prime. And now it's going to be renamed after him. The third news, well, this is more an update on Arecibo. You all know that the last in August, Arecibo suffered like a terrible accident. One of the auxiliary cables broke and caused like a 30-meter gash on the primary reflector. And up till now, most of the work has been to assure to see how the rest of the structure is, to assure the integrity, and starting investigations regarding of like what actually happened and how did it happen. Yes. Then the composite images. The NASA had new composite images of Enceladus on the infrared. This is a very interesting, as it shows geological activity on Enceladus surface, that ice and water vapor comes from the icy crust, and basically resurfaces the entire planet. You have evidence of this in the South Pole, where you can see these very, very funky tiger stripes, and also recently it has been shown also in the North Pole. That proves that Enceladus is a geologically active moon. This is another. This is a planet. This is more related to planets. It's a ultra hot Neptune planet discovered. This is very interesting because up to this moment, most of the planets of the extrasolar planets discovered are either a very, very hot Jupiter-like planets or or rocky type planets. This planet discovered orbits its hot star very 60 times closer than the Earth, and this raises the questions like how is the planet still intact, as it still conserves a large part of its atmosphere, and planets that are so close to the hot star lose that atmosphere in a very early stages of their life. Another planet planet notice is that also a Jupiter-like planet was discovered orbiting a dead star. This is also a very strange case, as these planets, it's also orbiting very close to the white dwarf, and questions arise as how the planet is still intact. I mean, probably you know that the death of the process that of the death of a star is a very violent process and annihilated all nearby planets. So questions arise if the planet was there or it migrated by after the white dwarf was formed, and also this poses the question that the tide forces are very strong when you're close to the star. So it's also interesting that how the planet is still intact and has not been destroyed by the tidal force, except by the white dwarf. And a more cosmological view is could primordial black holes be dark matter? This is more a speculation, but with the LIGO detection of the merging of black holes, a new not really a new, like a very old idea was revived that there could be some black holes that were formed on the Big Bang itself. These black holes will have been formed when the small fluctuations on the mass in the first stages of the Big Bang will have allowed to very small black holes to be formed. And these black holes, they will still be like wandering and they will be undetectable. This idea was formulated by Stephen Hawking and Bernard Carr in the 70s, but was soon discarded as it could not be proved. Here are the references for all the news, if you're interested in reading more. And we want to invite you for the 5th event of the Astronomy on Tap Cologne. It's the 5th of November, and it's by Dorothea Sessi, and it's titled How Big Are the Stars? Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Ignacio. That was good. I enjoyed that news. It's quite nice. But yeah, so as he said, our next event is on the 5th of November. Dorothea should give a very nice talk. But yeah, other than that, thank you for joining us and asking all of your questions to Professor Verbunt. I hope that you learned something new. Thank you. I think we will stop going live now. If you guys have anything to say. All right. See you next month, hopefully.